Hello, and welcome to a video thing for Happy Salad with me, Rob, from happysalad.net and the Saladcast and various gameplay videos on YouTube. Welcome to you all. Now, for this ridiculous video, you've probably already seen me waving around the much talked about and much promised spinning noodle fork. We've talked about it a lot on the Saladcast recently, and as promised, I'm going to demonstrate to eat something with it using its primary functionality, which is the spin. Impressive. I'm dubious about whether or not this is going to work, or if it's going to enhance my noodle eating experience, because I don't find myself spinning all that much with a pot noodle. So this is provided by Pot Noodle, as I did there. It's part of their Brazilian World Cup promotion thing, and got a lid with a code that said, hey, you've won a noodle fork, so, obviously we were going to do that. And it's like, you can see, this isn't an ordinary fork. It's got, like, wavy prongs, or Dan had a word for it that I can never remember week, but I'm going to call them prongs. Called, like, tines or something. When they was tine something else, I don't know. Anyway, so it's a bit wavy, possibly purpose-built for the... And just to make this a totally legit test, I have a proper pot noodle of the Brazilian barbecue steak flavour, which is the flavour that was introduced, I think, World Cup, and was the one that provided the said fork. There you go, there's the promo shot right there. So let's see if this works. So I'm assuming I take the fork and I put it in, and whilst it's spinning, okay, so it goes in. I don't know, maybe I need to try and make it so you can see this. Okay. So here is the spinning action of the fork in pot noodle. Apologies for the blur. This webcam is not very good. So it's in the noodles, and already we're seeing an immediate problem that the motor doesn't seem particularly strong enough to deal with this consistency of noodle. But then if we lift, it immediately falls off the fork. That's great. So this may be a complete disaster. Not actually selling the promise of the spinning noodle fork. So it goes up. This is actually quite difficult. Yep. And then we lift. No, you can't really lift with it spinning. You gotta okay. So let's try this. So spin it till the point where it goes level, and then we lift, and then we're okay. We're good. We have noodles on the fork as advertised. Then if I was to spin from here. Not good. Okay. So the trick must be you must have to spin to acquire. Hope that the motor doesn't die or build. And then, no. Alright, wait for it to get sort of, and then lift. There we go. So, and then you rack up to the face, and then you consume. Delicious. It's a pretty good flavour of pot noodle, in fairness. Not just enough, like, little kick at the end. So, okay. So, as a regular fork, eating this easier. I don't know. Spinning fork isn't giving me anything. So if you're like, I'm supposed to raise it, and then I've got it. Okay, so obviously the next challenge is to keep the thing spinning and get a bit of noodle into my face. So here we go. Okay, you won't be able to see the action, but here goes. It's not very easy at all. So here we go. Let's try this again. Here it comes. That might be the tactic. You have to quickly scoop and shove it in your gob while it's at the correct orientation. So if I go, let's get a bit of spin on. Let's get. Motor's making a funny noise. Here we go. Wait for it to rotate. There's a bit that stayed on. Success. Now if I can counteract the spinning motion like that. in conclusion, noodle and the spinning fork might not be the most practical way to eat your pot noodle. Let's try this again. It's like, so it might be plausible to get a bigger consistency of stuff on there, but then it just like falls off. It's like it's not actually correctly wrapped. Where if I use my hand to wrap it as required, no benefit. This may be better, say with a type of spaghetti or a longer noodle where wrapping is more plausible, but pot noodle spinning fork for a pot noodle, cool. Thank you for joining us for this stupid thing. Don't forget to check out the Salad for discussions on why we're doing this or why I'm doing this, and the various other ideas we had for noodle eating utensils, and why you probably may not in your life. Go for happysalad.net for all of this and more, and don't forget to check out YouTube channel at something. Look, you'll find it. It might be under the Saladcast. And there'll be this and gameplay videos, which we do all the time. There's a ton of Final Fantasy stuff. Go check it out. Thank you all. And enough.